Hey, welcome back, it's okay, and today I want to tell you about the potential of game in education field. As they are just as much of an art form as books and movies, I even think that games are a new evolution step of entertainment and arts. But some people don't want to consider games as art, simply because many of them use a standard set of gameplay mechanics and don't try to convey any particular or philosophical idea. The game genre is certainly a relatively young art form, and therefore it's still not widely accepted, but this art form is extremely viable. Because games are not only capable of taking visual language from films, visual language from books, but they can also add interactivity to all of this. But everyone knows there are many different countries and even more different educational programs, from one institute to another, and they can vary quite significantly. However, in June 27, 2022, yes, the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Poland included their game The War of Mine in the reading program as part of Educational Games initiative. The survival simulator of the Polish studio 11 Bits became the first game to be included in this list. Moreover, a detailed description of The War of Mine and link to download this game were posted on the website of government, in which everyone interested can use. The War of Mine became the first game to be included in the Polish educational programs, but another titles can be included in this list in the future, but which ones are still unknown. The scenic work was Subject of War. It tells the story of besieged city, where battles are constantly raging in the streets, but the focus is primarily on peaceful civilians, who have to survive in such horrible wartime conditions. There is a constant shortage of resources, and problems arise because the situation always risks becoming even more frightening. And sometimes we have to witness them or even make them with our own hands, so the characters under our control. And all of this happens in the context where noticeable negative consequences can follow you for every action you take. And it doesn't matter positive or negative. And you will never know for sure what and when it will come back to you. And leading character to the end of the war, the end of the story, doesn't necessarily mean that it will be happy end. So books can vividly describe them and movies can realistically depict them. But interactivity, where some episodes are only your responsibility, takes the perception of what is happening to completely new level. And the next game in our list of education is Minecraft Education Edition. In this game you can make and build anything you want. The education potential of Minecraft Education Edition lies in the ability to engage students, make and create something through the gameplay experience. This version of Minecraft has numerous additional features that can be used by teachers to create educational materials and projects. For example, this game contains a lot of educational materials on chemistry. By creating elements using recipes based on chemical reactions, this helps students better understand how these reactions work and how they can be used to create a new substance. There are blocks that represent chemical elements and compounds such as gold, iron, diamonds, and many others. Also, students can explore the structure of molecules by creating them and understand how molecular reactions work and how changes in the structure of molecules affect the property of substance. And finally, the best thing that Minecraft Education Edition provides you and teaches, it's collaborative work, where everyone can help to each other and to understand why these reactions work like this. Exactly works like it should be. So I sure you will agree that it's more engaging than classic schedule of school. That another one game that I found interesting in this video for games and education, it's Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm about the discovery tool. This is a standalone addition to the game, which allows players to explore the historical and cultural landmarks of the ancient Egypt, without worrying about combat missions and game storyline. The tools include places such as Giza, Alexandria and Karnak, and tell about the history and culture of these places. Players can also learn about the lives and customs of people of the time, explore ancient ruins, examine statues, and samples of local plants. In addition, Discovery Tool includes a game mode in which you can complete quests related to the ancient Egypt, and you can also get a reward for your achievements. The fact is that any game teaches something and also encourages us when we are learn on our own, like is the best form of self-education. But games have two important things that makes this learning more accessible and interesting. The first, the naturally explicit reward for hard work, and the second, the ability to immediately try everything out in practice. To summarize, video games are gradually becoming an integral part of our lives, and it is not surprising. They are capable of simulating entire worlds, teaching something in practice, and conveying essence or message of artistic work much more better than anything else. That's all for today. I hope this video was useful for you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And please leave a comment about what you think about games and education. And as usual, becomes better than yesterday. See you soon. Bye.